Okay, so it's day 2 of the juice cleanse. I just woke up, slapped on my Boba Fett robe, which is extremely important for whenever I'm lounging around the house, and feel the extreme need for water. It's definitely super mega thirsty right now. But other than that, I feel kind of not weak. I don't know. My head was kind of sore-ish this morning because I know I've heard some things. Like I drank a little bit last night, but I didn't. But that's kind of what it feels like, but not a lot when I woke up. So I don't know if I just like went into like super mega coma state from working my first night shift back on at work, which is normally what it is, and I fall out, I like pass out dead to the world, and I wake up like my eyes almost a little sore from sleeping so hard or something, if that makes any sense. I don't know, but sort of feel like that mixed with my body saying, hey, you need to eat something, sort of, that kind of feeling. But I don't know if the sore head's from the juice or not eating. I think it's just my coming off my very first night of work and not getting the normal sleep I get like through the day and doing it, or through the night and doing it during the day. Whatever. Alright, so my first cup of water is down and now it's time for the juice, which is gonna be what is this? What am I, Jessica? Come to Papa. Obviously, it is separated, but not anymore. Alright, so shook it up. First one of day 2. Don't smell it before. That's one tip of advice I'm just going to give, that if you do this and you're like a carnivore like I am and just love the heck out of food, do not smell it, especially the first one you drink in the morning. It's not a good thing. But here's the first one at day 2 going down. Not too bad, because I guess you end up getting so hungry, I think, that all of a sudden you don't mind anything that enters into your body, that's food, juice, whatever. I'd probably run to the store and drink a V8 right now, like the normal V8, and I cannot stand those, but I think I could probably drink that right now, because it's not that I'm just so hungry, it's just your body's thankful for anything that it gets. Like once it goes past its normalcy, I think, of not getting the food that it needs, I think all of a sudden you put anything in your freaking mouth and that's food that your mind's telling your body that it's okay to digest, then you're kind of like, bring it on. So I think that's probably this whole process is going to be. By the end of it, it's going to be like, man, I love everything. Oh, this is freaking great, because my body's just like taking anything I throw at it because it needs it. Okay, so I finished the first juice, completely finished, and I'm following it up with a glass of water. And surprisingly enough, I woke up feeling like ooey, like just weird or something, and kind of dragging a little bit. So I had that first juice, and it was like a wave of energy. It's almost like I had like my first coffee of the morning, as weird as that sounds. So I don't know if that was just finally giving my body something to work on or what, but it made me feel like immediately better. So don't think, like, if you try this, I guess, and I'm not trying to speak from too much experience just by being on day 2, but if you do try it, my second morning first shot of juice really satisfied that bad feeling that I had when I woke up, like feeling weird or whatever. Just want to let you know that. And I'm sorry for the end of day 1's footage there at the end where I'm just rambling on and on. I was so freaking tired. I went back and watched and I was like, oh my God, just hurry up and get to I guess I felt obligated to keep talking until I got home from work or something. I don't know, but I was in like Twilight Zone sleepy stage. I was hurting pretty bad. We had my first night. I didn't get too much sleep the day before. But anyway, hopefully these things will go a little bit smoother and easier to watch. But first juice, pleased myself. I mean, I did not please myself with the first juice. Or I did, but not please myself separately from juice. What? But anyway, juice, water, feel great. Gonna chill out and get ready to go to work, and we'll pick up here in a little bit. Alright, so I'm off to work, and it is freaking flooding. Garage door. It's crazy raining. So this is probably gonna be super annoying for you, but that ticking noise that you heard in the other video, because I have this mounted on like a cell phone mount suction cup at the top of my windshield, so I'm not having to be distracted from driving, because you're pretty much in my field of view. But man, it was like a flood. I don't know if you can tell behind me, but it's pretty rough. But anyway, going to be drinking my second drink right now, and it's one from earlier. I still have not filmed me drinking the orange drink yet, and that's because I'm supposed to drink it now, but it's still frozen, and this one is kind of pretty much thawed out. Even though I left it in the refrigerator, it was in there at least 27 hours, I'd say. They recommended to do that. Now, one of the things that I wanted to talk about was that I wanted to exercise through this. I've got a tread climber, one of those, what is that brand? Bowflex, I think it is, tread climber. Well, I was wanting to do a couple miles a day on that, just nothing too strenuous. But on the back of the label, it says, do not, we recommend you do not, and it's underlined not, exercise during this period. So I don't know, so I'm going to take that advice, because I don't know what kind of work night I'm going to have through this, and if I end up exercising, then going back to work, I could seriously probably, because of the low calorie intake and whatnot, I could probably screw myself up for a good bit. But I hope you can see me, because it's pretty rough out here. But anyway, I'm going to drink this beet one now. This is my second one of the day, and my appetite right now off the one earlier, which I think was about 3 hours ago, it's still fine. I've had 2 glasses of water since I woke up this evening about 2 p.m. or so, and I'll work tonight from like 7 p.m., 7 a.m. or 6:30, 6:30, something like that. So I get off at like 6:30 in the morning. But you know, overall, I'm pretty pleased. I guess this is my second time going around with it. I kind of have an idea, not with this system, but with juicing in general. So I kind of have an idea about what my body's going to go through, what I'm going to feel from the other one. Even though this one's going to be 2 days longer than I've ever done it before, I still kind of have a strong idea what to expect. So this is the second beet drink I've ever had, which is Caroline, and it's not bad, but I can taste that ginger in there. It's got some ginger, beet, and apple and carrots, but I can taste that ginger root pretty good bit, more so I think than the other one, so they might have put a bigger ginger root in there, because it sure the heck tastes like it. It's one of those things whenever I was juicing on my own that I noticed that if I add just a little bit over the recommended amount on the ingredients list to make whatever juice I was making, I got a little bit too big of a piece of a ginger root to juice. I mean, that was something I could taste really strong and really well, and the beet too. That's why last night, or yesterday really, that's why when I tasted the red one on camera there, that it was a good mix, because I'm really looking forward to tasting pretty stout beet or a ginger root or something like that, because I know how easy it is to make a mistake by putting too much of it in there and being really stout. But I was surprised that you couldn't. So that's, all in all, that's a good thing. And toothpaste, and this one's probably not the best mix, but it's okay. So I've got 4 more drinks to go tonight. I'm going to hit them all because last night I didn't. I only did the 4. So the goal is going to drink all of them I'm supposed to, because I've done a little bit better job of spreading them out throughout the day, and I think I've got it timed out. Plus I'm going to go by my body too, which I would probably recommend doing that. I would not just base it on time, because I kind of went off my body last night and it suppressed my hunger cravings that I had, and they didn't really come back. Now if I would have timed those out every 3 hours, I'm going to have a drink regardless of what my body wants. It may make you feel a little more fatigued than what you may feel already at the very beginning, or make you sick, have headaches, or whatever else. So just keep feeding. Your body knows when it wants it, so just give it a little bit. And believe me, the 6 a day is easy to spread out, and after the 6, I don't think I'm going to have a problem with wanting more food. But I will definitely let you know that in the morning when I get off work and I finish my 6th drink, probably sometimes around 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'll get off at 6:30 or 7. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because, like I said on yesterday's, you urinate a lot, and for me to go home right after drinking something and drinking 32 ounces of water and this, and then going to bed is probably not the best thing for me to do. But anyway, I'll let you know all about it. I probably won't film anything at work because I think we're going to be pretty busy, and I only did that one thing because I really was curious about the beets, like what the beets taste like, and I was drinking that at work. I want you to experience the first initial reaction of a beet drink, because that can be pretty crazy if you don't, if it leans one way or the other on the ingredients too much. It can really be terrible. But anyway, I'm going to fill you in the morning, and we'll see what happens and how it goes, and hopefully everything works out great. We'll see you. Alright, so it is about 9:30 p.m. and I cannot stop thinking about chicken noodle soup, or chicken fajitas for that matter, but more so chicken noodle soup. Is just something in the air. I know it was last night. It's funny how your senses just increase when to help you go find something that you need to eat. It's like your body's saying, hey, this is, the second day I've been hungry, that I'm not getting what I'm used to getting, so I better increase those senses to go find it, because it's pretty cool. Last night, something was in the air. Somebody was grilling something, whether it was a county away, I don't know, but I knew where it was at, or the direction. I could smell it outside for a while. I mean, it's crazy how that heightens, and then whenever you're pleasing your body and just eating on a regular basis, or doing whatever that you normally do on a regular basis that your body depends on or likes or whatever, it's almost like 2 separate beings. It's like your mind and in your body together. It's like, no, I don't want to eat anything, I'm juicing. Your body's telling you, and then almost like a what is that called, like a parasite. It's like your body's there's 2 of you in there. It's like your body's doing things that your mind doesn't even know it's doing, which it is. But anyway, I don't know why I'm thinking about that, but I thought it'd be pretty cool to bring it up while I was thinking it, about how your senses will increase when something's missing, like your nose, and smelling things and turning stuff that is not food or does not normally smell like food into smelling like food, like whether it's a trash or something crazy. It's like your mind, you could almost turn it, or at least catch that one thing that's in that is food or something, and your nose picks it up, and you're like, oh man, that ain't so bad, that smells pretty good, and you start trying to associate it with something that that smells just like it, and then it's like poof in your brain. But when in doubt, there's always Jessica to pull you through. Oh, before I forget, this is the third drink of the day, 9:30 p.m. So I had my last one at the beginning. Was it 7 o'clock, 6:30 p.m. The one before that was a few hours, 2 or 3 hours before that. So it looks like I'm spaced this one out a little farther than normal. That may be why I'm wanting chicken noodle soup so bad. Anyway, so we'll talk to you later. Alright, so I've just been hit with a wave of hunger, and it is pretty much right at midnight. It's 11:58 p.m. My second day of juicing. So I'm leaning to this guy or this girl right here, Cecilia. Now, I don't think I've done, no, I did not do a camera viewing of this, drinking of this, so I was wanting to do that while I was starving to death. I mean, it just hits out of the blue too, is what's crazy. There's no like gradual, okay, for me, you're not getting hungry, you're hungry, but and you just grab it and go. So if you're planning on doing this, you might want to make sure that you have drinks accessible to you, because I went a little bit too far through this hunger stage here, and you start feeling like a little weak or tired, sorta ish, if you go too long with the hunger. So if you're gonna do this juice cleanse, make sure that you've got a way to get to your juice when you get hungry, because it may happen out of the blue. Anyway, just to be safe. So we're gonna try this Cecilia. It's really good. I mean, the drinks are great because I may have said some stuff on one of my other videos about having a bad aftertaste and stuff, but I think I did not let them thaw all the way out, and I still had some stuff that was frozen on the inside that I would beat loose, or just sit and let thaw out or whatever after I've already opened it and drank some of it. So I'm thinking that if it's completely thawed out, there's things maybe in there that will mix with the rest of it that should, if it's frozen. It still parts for frozen, because you might have some stuff in there that'll more likely to freeze than the other things, and you're not getting the flavors right and balanced right whenever it's not all completely thawed out, if that makes any sense. But every one of these today have been completely thawed out, where my first day was not, because I had a little partying going on for my birthday or whatever, and drank way too much and forgot to put some of the things in the fridge or set out for thawing like I should have to start it. And I really wanted to start that next day because it really coincided with when I started back to work, which to me makes stuff successful, because whenever I can be routine, I can do things that are routine, which this is very routine, and I'm more successful with it whenever I am starting something like this, a diet or whatever, my first day of work, because I'm routine with work. I wake up about the same time when I'm working days. I flip-flop between days and nights. So I wake up the same time on nights, I go to bed at the same time. I'm really in a routine with work. When I'm off, I feel like, hey, I'm off, and I'm going to get like a little mini vacation feeling, like, hey, I'll do whatever I want to and try to stretch out all my responsibilities amongst my days off. So if you're going to try something like this, I'd recommend doing it on a your first day of work, or second day, if you're Monday through Friday. But if you're like me, first day. But anyway, I forgot, I lost my point. But I think my point is to make sure that they're thawed out, so everything mixes together really well, and you shake it really well, and you serve it cold right out of the refrigerator. And I am not having issues with that aftertaste that I misspoke about on the first day, because I said it was like this earthy, raw taste that lingered behind. And I think that was there because some of the other things were still frozen, crystallized inside, that may have helped to reduce that down. So whenever they're making this and figuring out what they want to put in, they're probably not drinking it when it's frozen. You know, they're probably, I'm guessing, they're juicing and tasting right there and going, hey, this is a great combination, this tastes great, we'll use this. And then they're going to assume you're going to thaw it out before you drink it, to taste what they want you to taste. So I would definitely make sure it's completely thawed out before you pass too much judgment like I did for my first day. So that's all I have. And I think I may do the other juicing that I haven't done, which I think is the Elizabeth, and that'll be coming up here in 4 hours or so. And then I'll be on my way home again after work. So, see ya. Alright, so I'm finally off work, and I'm finishing my second full day of juicing. And I'm finally going to get to try the Elizabeth. And that is pineapple, cucumber, and aloe vera. I don't know if I've ever drank aloe vera or not. I guess I'm sure I have. At some point, right, I've had to have. So anyway, gonna try this right now, shake it up real good. I know I've said that I didn't want to drink anything past 4 a.m. because it is 6:45 a.m. right now, and I just got off work. But I think I'm going to end up staying up a little later today doing some video editing stuff, and I may do the horror block unboxing. And if you want to know what that is, look at my other stuff and like and subscribe to every single thing, which is just my stuff. Anyway, so Elizabeth down the hatch. Not too bad. Pretty good. It was really refreshing. I'm kind of glad that I chose that last, or actually it says do that last, but I don't know if I've told you or not, but on the back it says everything in the order that we should drink. It says how to cleanse. It's got direction on how to cleanse. It says to drink the Jessica, Cecilia, Jessica, Caroline, Jessica, and then the Elizabeth. And then drink plenty of water. Eat fruit if you get hungry, and exercise is not recommended. But how I feel today is pretty good. I feel a lot better than I did yesterday. Yesterday I was incredibly tired, and I did not get enough sleep whatsoever. That's why the video kind of drags on and on and on, because I was dragging on and on and on. But today I feel good. I feel good enough to go home and get some things done that I need to get done, as far as some editing stuff and filming and other things. But this is going to be my last drink of the day, and then I'll drink some water when I get home, like 1 glass of water. And hopefully I won't wet the bed. Ha ha! But I won't do that, I promise. Because adults don't wet the bed, do they? Nah, I haven't. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's all I got to say for today, and I look forward to doing this again tomorrow. And I think it gets better and better every day. Getting out of this place. Anyway, it gets better and better every day. I had full energy tonight. more energy than last night, more energy than I've had kind of in a while. So I don't know. I've started to get a slight sore head, sort of headache area, kind of all over, but just barely slight. It would come and go. It didn't stay, and I've heard from other people that they've had issues with headaches after like 5 days of juice cleansing, fasting, whatever you want to call it. But so far so good with that. No issues. I mean, the mild stuff, but I'm not saying that's an issue. But other than that, that is absolutely it. I'm going to do a short, not such a long, all the way till I get to my home from work video and rambling on. But anyway, hope to get to do this again tomorrow. And this is second day over and out and on to the third. If everything goes well, I will not give in to any kind of temptations, and I don't think I will. So we'll see you tomorrow. People of Earth, like and subscribe to me. And follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Isaiah746, please. Oh, hey. Sorry, hey. Didn't mean to scare you. Hey.